So when I first met Alina, I was like, there's no way anyone could be so loving, kind, passionate, precious, and loving all at the same time. But God blessed me by putting us in the same small group my freshman year. And I just realized that's who she is, a genuine, God-loving individual. Um, Coming to college, I didn't really have a concept of what a small group was or what like opening up myself looked like, but I was like taught what it was by many others in the small group, and Alina's openness really stood out to me because we actually shared some of the same struggles, and to see her redeem herself through God was just really inspiring. So Alina continued to rock my world throughout the years. Junior year came, and so did Kindleship, and God must have really knew that I was gonna have a really rough year, but so He was like, "Here's Alina." But yeah, I've had some kind of down in the dumps moments this year, but Alina has never failed to really reach out and just point me back in the right direction, support me and all that. Even though Alina was incredibly busy, like really, really, really busy, she still made time for me, and it really touched me. Um, Even though I'm neglectful and stubborn sometimes, she still pours out her love for me. And even if Alina wasn't my Kunler this year, I knew like I could always go to her and depend on her. And Alina, your heart is just so pure, and you have such an incredible gift of inspiring others. I know God's got you in the future, and I wish you the absolute best, just rocking the worlds of the future generations.
Hello! Alina, congratulations on graduating and finishing your years at undergrad. I'm so proud of you, and it's been such a blessing starting at K-Flower and now serving with you at Prism. I'm so thankful for this friendship and what God has been doing in your life, and I'm so excited to see what He has in store for you as a teacher, Miss Sin, and just continuously praying for you. Love you so much. Yeah.
Hey, Alina. So we first met Tuesday small groups with Michael Suh, Juliet Hong, Kevin O, the big three, flash floods in the house. And throughout that semester, throughout that year, we got to know each other through spending time in small group and hanging out. And I'm really blessed to have you as a close friend of mine, someone who I can trust and lean on, be open with. And I'm just so excited as you start this next chapter of your academic career. Congratulations on graduating and getting into this program. I know you put in a lot of hard work, and I just know that God is faithful and that He will carry you through. And I'm so happy for you, you big nerd.
Yay!
Kevin Kulala. I first met him when actually during Lake Yale, which is a retreat, and y'all should be counselors for that because we don't have enough counselors for that. But anyways, I met him through that, and he actually was the person who introduced me to CCF, and just ever since then, he's just been a great brother in Christ and someone that I can really look up to, someone that I can share my struggles with, and just see him grow these last couple, 3 and 4 years as a worship leader and small group leader. It's, whenever we're in the same room as him, he's a light to people, and I really appreciate him as a brother in Christ.
I remember meeting Kevin. It was one of the first weeks I ever came to CCF, and I don't know, he was just such a blessing for me. It was with me, him, Deco, and Kevin Choi, and he was just really open and just willing to get to know me, even though I never even knew him. And I also kind of thought it was awkward, but it was definitely really nice about how he's just like what Lucas was saying. He was just such a light and such a blessing when I first got to meet him. And he's made such a big impact on me. Whenever we're doing push-ups together, whenever we're just working out, or just like having fun, or just staying over and just like doing face masks or something stupid. I don't know. It's just he's always willing to like. He just shows me like the kind of Christian I need to be and like the kind of person I need to grow up to be. Especially with the way I should be acting towards other people, the way I should be acting in my general surroundings. It's just honestly such a blessing to have gotten to know him.
But yeah, we just want to wish you the best, Kevin. We know you're gonna kill it wherever God leads you.
Southwest Airlines, right?
Yeah, bro. Make sure you give us some flights so we can visit you.
Yeah.
But we love you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Go Gators, man.
Ah, a newborn potato peeks from the ground to breathe its first breath. Few moments are as breathtaking as this. As the little potato grows, it likes to do several activities, like playing outdoors with its potato friends, peeing in potato pools, and watching adult potatoes on TV. They grow up so fast. One day, the potato will be old enough to go to potato college, attend potato church, and meet potato girl. And after 4 years, the potato is now old enough to choose what it wants to do with the remainder of its life. This potato is a dreamer. It might choose to one day become a mashed potato, a baked potato, or even a paperweight potato? Yum! The choices are endless. Whatever path this potato chooses, one day this special potato will end up in the same place. After all, there's only one place good potatoes go. Potato heaven.
Sean, my man, Backscrub Boys in the house. You know what it is. You're graduating. I appreciate you. Met you back in DG days. Rest in peace, Michael Suh. But you know how it is. I appreciate you. I appreciate your realness, your willingness to just be honest and open about your struggles. But more important than that, I appreciate your ability to care about someone. You're always asking how someone truly is, and it's a big blessing in my life to have you. Congratulations on your way to graduating. It's been a long road. I'm proud of you, and can't wait to see where you go from here.
Hey John, congratulations on reaching the end of this college career and graduating soon. I just want to thank you so much for all the times that we've been able to hang out and just, be I guess, the person I can vent my problems to, whether it be like about, just life or, girls in general. Thank you so much that, we can have, we can meet, that we can meet almost every week for like the past semester or so, and just go over and just express our thoughts about the future, what's been going on, and it's just really good to have someone just that I know always down to talk to and always down to go grab food and just hang out.
Hey, what up, Chan? It's been such a long time, man, and you're finally here. You're about to end a chapter, and you're about to start a new one. So I just want to say congratulations. It's a really big accomplishment. So it's been awesome. It really has, being friends with you over these past couple of years. It's been awesome being able to call you a brother and being able to call you a close friend of mine. But most importantly, thank you for being you. Thank you for being that real, genuine person that I know through all these past years of just hanging out and spending time together. And as you prepare to start that next chapter in life, um, I just wish you the best. I hope you continue to run this race and to run it hard and to continue to trust in Him, who is always there for you. Um, and as you continue to run, Chan, I just want you to know that I'm always here for you, bro. So keep running and keep dropping those dope beats, man. All right, peace out. Much love from Tampa.
Well, the first time I met Sun was Hoedown, I think 2015 or 16. It was my first Hoedown, and I remember we took a selfie with like Deborah, Sun, and Joanna, and I thought it was a bit awkward because I didn't really know Sun, and like we were taking a picture like if we knew each other like very well. Like after taking that, I like looked at her closely and I was like, I'm never gonna become friends with her because she's so pretty. But look where we are. We're best friends, and I'm grateful for you. Okay, your turn.
The first time I met Sun, I think it was when I first came to the United States, and I remember going in to get a haircut, and that's how I ended up meeting her, because her mom cuts my hair. But ever since then, we've been good friends, and she's always been there for me. For me, Sun has had a great impact, especially going through college. She was always just a phone call away. Even a few weeks ago, I called her like at 2 a.m. asking her for something, and she's always been there trying to help me. So I think just being a friend and just being a sister who, shows love, no matter what, I think that's how she has a big impact on me.
For me, what she has done to impact my life was, I think it was last year when I got my vaccine shot. I got really sick right away, and I remember I was struggling by myself and I didn't want anyone's help. I'm stubborn like that, but she came to my house right away as soon as I said I felt very sick. She was there for at least, I'd say like 8 hours, but it could have been more. I honestly don't remember because I was so sick. She was there to feed me, study with me. Actually, I wasn't even studying. She was studying, and yeah, even though I was sick, she was right there, and that really showed that just showed how much God loves me and how much He's blessed me with her in my life.
Hey San, I just want to say, I wish you the best going forward, especially going through med school. I know there's gonna be difficult moments, but always just, I'm here for you. I hope studying goes well over summer. Make sure you keep in touch, even though I'm not gonna be around you. And I wish you luck, and yeah, love you, sister.
Hi, Son. I just like to say just thank you for being one of my closest friends here, just struggling with me, loving me even through my brokenness. Just always wanting to study and eat with me even though I wanted to stay home. You were the one that actually got me out of my cave, and I'm so grateful for you. I just hope you do well on the MCAT coming up soon. I'm glad that you're staying here for another year. I'll be here to study with you, eat with you, sleep with you, But yeah, I just hope for the best in med school and your future career. I hope that we stay close like this, and yeah, okay. Bye.
Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I just wanted to share some words about Joanna. So I first met Joanna, honestly, like one of my first services here. We just introduced one another, but then I don't know what happened in the middle. But then I ended up being in her small group, and through that experience, I just was given the opportunity to grow with her as a sister in Christ and as a close friend of mine. And it's been a huge blessing to get to know Joanna because of the person she is and the love for Christ that she has. But personally to Joanna, I just want to thank you for being such a great friend, being somebody that I can rely on to be that Christ-centered friend that I can still be myself with and just share what it is that I want to share with you and just vent out about anything or whatever, just talk to. But at the same time, we always keep our relationship and our conversations with Christ being the center of it, which is very rare nowadays, but it's just an overall huge blessing. And I just want to thank you for all your encouragement. I'm super excited for what God has in store for you. I know you've gone through or overcame so many hurdles to get where you are now, and I know that He just, like, your future is so bright. So.
Hi Joanna, congratulations on graduating and getting into UF nursing school. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so thankful that we got to spend this year of college together. I feel like just yesterday I met you when I was a sophomore in high school and you were a freshman in college. But time flies, and I think it's been such a blessing for me to see just your passion for the things that you care about and for building community. I know I've been so blessed by that, and to see that here in Gainesville has been such a blessing too. I'm so excited for your next season of life, and I'm praying that God would use you in the nursing field and as you go through nursing school to continue to give life to people, not just physically but spiritually, and that you would just grow in your passion for the Lord.
So I met Erin when she was a freshman, and we were in the same small group together. And in freshman year, she was really quiet, and she didn't really want to come to church. But then over the year, I guess as she got closer to people and like as she started to open up more, I feel like her personality also bloomed. I think when Erin leaves, the thing I'm gonna miss the most is that I'm not gonna have as many people to eat with because she's always down to eat, and she'll probably be one of the people who messaged me most to just hang out at like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 a.m. So yeah, I think I'll definitely feel an emptiness when she's gone. So Erin, I don't know, it's hard to gather my words and try to like summarize what I would want to say to you in like a short statement, but I think overall, like as I got to know you, what I realized was that some people might say that you're loud or crazy, but I think it's a great quality because it shows that you're always true to who you are and how you're feeling. And I hope that when you're in law school or wherever else life takes you, that you'll continue to bloom in your personality and also just in your love for God. Continue to love on people and be yourself. That's it.
All right, so one funny memory I just wanted to share was at Basic when I rolled my ankle walking to the bathroom. One of the days after, like we were getting ready to leave from either lunch or breakfast to go to the sanctuary, and you actually carried me, which was very surprising and very admirable. You carried me a good chunk of the way there. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you for this past year. It's been really fun sharing this time with you as small group leader, and you know, it's pretty cool like catching up with you every now and then, even though we really haven't like recently. But it's just really amazing to see how God's working through your life, especially in your struggles with well, back then your struggles with the LSAT and like your double major and all the class requirements and all that crazy stuff. I'm just proud of you for like all you've done, all the hard work that you've done, and yeah. So this past year has been pretty crazy. I know you studied a lot for the LSAT, and you had a lot of classes to deal with, like with all these English major requirements and all that. I'm just so thankful that you were able to lead in small group despite all of these struggles, and yeah, sharing all these lunches and dinners with you for meeting up for small group. It was just really such a blessing to have a friend like that to just share time with. You know, I'm also thankful that you're so open with me about a lot of things going on in your life. I know it's really difficult to just be open about that. So I just wanted to also let you know that you're also such a blessing on everybody around you, just like lightening the mood for everybody. Pretty much like whenever like we're hanging out, and like you enter through the room, and I feel like everybody is just like the mood lightens a lot, and like you can just make everything super fun. So like you're always down for like whatever, even though you have work to do, you always be down to like go karaoke or go have food. I mean, sometimes it can be a little bit much, a little bit too irresponsible, but it's good because like some people need that relaxation in their life. So you're like an outlet for that for a lot of people. So thank you for all your service in small group and for praise team as well. I know serving on AV is like a behind the scenes kind of thing. You don't get a lot of praise for that. So just want to say thank you for all your hard work in CCF and in your school. Woo! Aaron saw, yeah. Goodbye.
Hi, Michelle. So I met Michelle my freshman year in Marston, and we were both applying for the same job at the time, and we bonded over working at that place and suffering together. And Michelle is just a very nurturing and warm person, and she's a great cook, and she's always there to take care of you. And she's also very likable as a person. I feel like everyone who meets her likes her and wants to be her friend, and she's really good at just meeting new people and like making friends outside of CCF. And she's really funny, and she likes to roast people, and I like it when she talks in Chinese. It's really funny. And yeah, in the future in Alabama, I'm gonna go up there and visit you, and please come down and visit us. I'm gonna miss you a lot, and you know how I feel about you. I'm really bad with words, you know that too. I'm just gonna miss you a lot, and I love you, and thanks for being my friend, and you're one of my closest friends here. And I just love you so much.
I don't remember how I met you, honestly. It just came together, as most great friendships do. Yeah, over the past few years, you've just impacted my life a lot. As Angela said, you are a great cook. And you're just such a giving person. You've given me so much love and so much wisdom and so much food. At the same time, besides like feeding me and stuffing me to the brim, you also push me to be the best version of myself. You're just like a very real friend. You're not afraid to like tell it how it is. If I'm being psycho, you won't be afraid to call me out for being psycho. And yeah, I just love you so much. There are no words. Anyways. Michelle, I know you'll do great things in Alabama. I have no doubt about that. I know it was a hard decision trying to figure out what school to go to, but I think this is definitely where God has placed you in the season of your life, and I know you'll continue to just strive for Him and strive for excellence and just strive, you know. Yeah, and with that, I'm going to end this segment. We love you. We miss you. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I've known Deborah for quite some time now, actually. It's weird. She was at the hospital when I was born, and she hung out at my house a lot when I was little. It was kind of weird. She bugged me a lot, wouldn't leave me alone, but you know, it was cool. But besides that, Deborah is, I think, the most awesome sister you could ever ask for, and she's just blessed me in so many ways, and she's always been so willing to just take care of me and sacrifice for me, and she was always just wanting to go out of her way to make sure I was doing okay and staying healthy and being safe and things like that. And so I've been really blessed by her, and just this year, my first year in college, it was really I was really nervous, but just being able to live with her during the summer and just having her there the whole time to help me adjust and just like get acclimated to college, it was really helpful. And so I've just been really blessed with her in all stages of my life, and I know that I'll continue to be blessed by her. And so Luna, I hope that you do really well in the future, and I know that you're gonna just do awesome and be really successful at whatever you do, and I know that God has awesome plans for you, and I just hope that you keep pursuing him and striving him and just continue to grow closer to him. Love you.
Hi, Annie. Wow, I can't believe you're graduating. So crazy. I feel like just yesterday we were kids, sleeping over at each other's houses. But yeah, thank you. I feel like even though you're my cousin, you're literally a sister to me. You've literally had my back since the day I was born. There's a picture of you holding me as an infant in the hospital. But yeah, I just want to thank you for always being there for me. And I'm so glad we got to share a year of college together at UF. It's just been so cool to see you grow and mature as a person, and yeah, just seeing your love for other people, because you see God's love for you. I think that's been the biggest blessing in my life. So yeah, you're awesome.
So Jen and I actually met when we were younger. I've known her since maybe I was like 8 or 9 years old. We went to the same church, and I basically looked up to her as like an older sister. But we were both really quiet, so we weren't really that close. And then we lost touch because I went to a different church with my family, and we reconnected. I think sometime during my high school years, maybe sophomore year. I met her at K-Flower, which is a retreat. And I was like, this girl looks familiar, like, should I ask her, should I not? But I ended up going up to her and like, hey, did you go to this church? And they're like, yeah, like, oh. And so we reconnected that way. And from that point on, it was history. We're like, best of friends. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's how we met, and that's how we are roommates now.
Oh, is it my turn now? Okay. Well, my earliest memory of Jen was freshman year at Dr. Peter's Christmas party, and everyone was socializing in the middle, and then I remember I was like kind of against the wall, being a wallflower, and I see this other girl doing the same thing as me, and then we were just kind of like awkwardly saying hello, like, oh, hi, how are you doing? This is kind of like awkward, and how we're both kind of introverts, and honestly that was that. And I never would have thought that that girl would be my closest friends that I made in college.
So the main thing that Jen impacted me was how she showed me that she wasn't afraid to show 200% to her friends that she cared about. And she was never afraid to just continuously show love and not be afraid of how people may hurt you because they don't reciprocate. And I think she showed me a lot of courage. She taught me how to be courageous in my friendships and just be giving. And she always showed me love no matter what. She never judged me, and I really appreciated that. I'm like basically going to say the same thing. She really does give 200% of her heart. She is such a giving and loving person, and it's crazy how she can do that because I'm a lot to handle. But she has taught me so many different things throughout the years that I've known her, and I don't know, there's probably like, I don't know, she treats me as her equal, and ever since I met her, even though I'm like a year younger than her, and a couple of years younger than her in school years, but she always saw me as an equal, and I really respected that because she wasn't afraid to be like, hey, like, you're cool, like, I'm not gonna look down on you just because you're younger than me, kind of thing. And she has just taught me like to be giving and to be more loving and to be more intentional with my relationships with my friends, and to not be afraid to speak my mind. And yeah, that's really it. She's given me a lot. I just want to say that I'm going to really, really miss you, miss having your presence around, and just, I don't know, like, you have taught me so much, given me so much, that I can't even imagine like what it would be like to live or to be in college without you here. But you better visit very often. I know that you're gonna do really well while you're studying for the PCAT, and I'm sure that you'll be fine. I believe in you. I always have, and like best of luck. You know, just stay safe, be healthy, stop getting hurt everywhere, and come visit me.
Okay, Jen, I hope you stay sane when you go back home with your parents, and I hope you stop bullying Mochi. Poor dog. End of story.
True.
Hi! This video is for Ate and Vanessa. Hit it! 3, 2, 1. Your kindness and love always shine out the brightest. We're proud to say that you're a blessing and you always hide my son. Everyone has seen your love. You always ask us how was your week. You're nicer than most of us Snapchat streaks, and we're so happy for you. And deep down you always knew, which we hope you know, 'cause we wrote this song for you. We are so overjoyed you finished all 4 years. Haven't shed any tears, maybe just a little bit. We are so overjoyed because you have the Lord and always spreading His word. So we're proud to be your roommates, singing behind the screen. We promise to always have your back because you always keep us in track and know we're thinking of you. And even though you might move, just kidding, 'cause we're in this for the long run. We are so very proud to see you walk down that stage. We're so ready for that day. We are so very proud to be in that crowd screaming at your name. We're so ready for that day, but we're just another fan singing behind the screen. I messed up a little bit, I forgot the lyrics. Hi, so you heard our rendition of a song. And one word we have to describe Ate is selfless. You give so much to others that we wish you would give yourself more credit for it. And that you're so generous with your time and your love and your food and everything you have. And we're just really thankful for that. So we just want to say we love you. Okay, we love you. Thank you. And you'll always be our glow mama.
So I think I met Brittany when I was in elementary school. I'm not sure exactly when, but around there. And I still remember I walked in and she was there. She was always so kind. So whenever anyone was eating by themselves at church, you always come and sit next to them. And that's the first impression I got of her. And to this day, I feel like she's so kind, super kind, really nice, and yeah, I think that's how I met her at church.
I don't really remember when I first met my sister, but every good memory, long-lasting memory that I have is filled with her in it, so yeah. The way my sister has impacted me is she has shown me she's the example of what it means to serve humbly. She really doesn't seek any position for any self-glorification, and she also has impacted me by just being genuinely compassionate. I think for me, I'm very conditional with the love that I give, but with her, she is just, for her, being compassionate, it's so natural and just easy for her, so that's something, or those two things are something that she impacted me with.
For me, I think Brittany has impacted me a lot of ways. I think the most important way that she did was that, especially going through college, everyone knows people have hardships, but whenever I did, and kind of fell away from church at some time, she always brought me back. Whether it was just through sending me a Bible message a day or just little things like that, she always took the time to take care of me, and I think I'm really, really thankful for that.
I know that you're stressed and you're applying to PA school. Along with me, we're both stressed, but no matter where life takes us, where God takes us, whether it be in a different state, in a different city, I just want you to know that I'm always here for you. And I hope that wherever you end up, wherever you continue your education, become a PA, that you are motivated and strengthened by God's love, and that you remember that you have nothing to fear because you have already won in Christ. Love you.
Hey Brittany, I know that you told me to make this funny, but I know it's not funny, so I'm sorry about that. But I just want to say I really wish you a lot of luck going forward. I know that it's going to be hard a few times, but whenever it does, always, remember that I'm here for you, Ashley's here for you, everyone's here for you. So, don't feel, burdened to reach out, and, I'll always be here for you, and, hopefully everything goes well.